Alright, so I already did this eye off of camera. I first started with my NYX eyeshadow base and my MAC 245 brush to apply this since my nails are too long. So I'm just going to put this all over the lid and into my crease area. Alright, next I used my L'Oreal nude palette and I grabbed the lightest like pink shade right here to use it as a transition color. So I will be using a small fluffy brush, picking a little bit of that and just putting that into my crease. And onto my lid a little. Alright, and then next I am picking up this like lightest purple shade with a like fluffy brush. I'll be picking that up and doing the same thing and just blend that all in and then bring it down a little onto your eye lid. And then what next? I just picked up this Salon Perfect like shadows, and you can see I really like this chocolate color. And then I'm using this one and mixing it right below my crease area with the same fluffy brush. And make that really like a chocolatey purple. And then using the excess, I'm putting it into my in my crease area. And then keep blending because you do not want any harsh lines because that's not cute. And then next, I'm picking up my angled little fluffy brush, and I'm going back into the nude palette and picking up this gray. So I'm going to start with darker, essentially going darker and darker. And then putting that all over my lid. And then creating that like wing effect out here. Like starting that. And just really pack on that gray. The more colors like you add, the easier it's gonna be like when you put on the black to like mix and mix so it's not too harsh. So just like that. Okay, then next we're going back into that little Salon Perfect and picking up this grayish black tone. Just like another fluffy brush. Picking it up and packing it on. And then I'm going into my, what is this? Lancome Color Design eyeshadow little palette. I'm picking up this black tone. It's super dark. And just putting that all over my lid as well. And then like not bringing it into my crease area. Just keeping it low. That. And then I'm going to go into this like shadows I have, and then just picking up the like black that is in a corner and packing that on as well. All on there. I'm going to pick up a fluffy brush again, and then I'm picking up this light brown, like the caramel, and putting that into my crease and to blend all those colors so there's no harsh lines. Just like that. Last, I am picking up my Color Tattoo, what is this? Just like a color, I guess. I'm picking up my MAC 316 brush and picking up some of that color and just packing it on. And then you're going to do this super quick because it dries quickly. So just make like whatever your black shadow area you want. It's gonna get super black. So just like that. and then just picking up that fluffy brush, and then picking up that black, and then setting it. Oh man, I let it. So it doesn't really go anywhere. And then once it dries a little, you can move it a little and make it like smoky. And then next, I'm going into that lamb comb color again and picking up this like purple. Picking it up and just putting it into my crease. And then next, I'm gonna pick up like just like a small dense little brush, and I'm picking up a stark white, and then out of the nude palette, picking up this shimmer shade. And then I'm gonna put that into the brow bone, just to bring some lightness back into the colors. Okay. So to prime my face, I'll be using the Nivea Men Aftershave in the shade, Insensitive. I love this as a primer because the main ingredient is in the like post shave is glycerin, and glycerin is like a glue for your makeup. So like once you put it on, like underneath your makeup, it's gonna like increase the longevity of your makeup, and it's gonna stay a lot longer. And it's super smooth, like when you put it on, it's like silk, and then as it's drying, it gets tacky, and that's when you know it's time to put on stuff on your face. And then to cover up my blemishes and stuff, I'll be using the Maybelline, what is this? Cover Stick, like a concealer, and it's in green. And green concealer is perfect to hide blemishes, dark spots, like my circles underneath, not my circles, like the dark area underneath your eyes. So I just like put a little under there, like that, little under there, and then I put it like all around my mouth, because all around my mouth is I have like a dark area. Any Latina would know. Like that. And then I'm just gonna put it over my blemishes I want to hide, just like that. Put that away, and then to set that, I will be using my Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Fair, and just putting it right over that concealer. Okay, so now that's all on there. Next, I'll be going in with my favorite foundation, and this is the Revlon Color Stay 24 Hour Foundation in the shade Fresh Beige. So I'm going to put a couple pumps on the back of my hand. Oh god. And then I'm gonna just put it directly on my face. And then I'm using just a foundation brush and my MAC Fix Plus. I'm just gonna spray my brush, a couple spritz. And then I first dot my foundation in, like I pat it in. All in like that. Then I grab my Real Techniques beauty sponge and I pat it all in. This gives it more of like an airbrush effect, so it looks a little more natural. So just pat, pat, pat. Okay, so once that's done, then I grab my favorite concealer. I like recommend this to anyone like who wears makeup. This is the Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer. I absolutely love this because a little bit goes a long way and it just feels so good on the skin. So what I do, I just put a couple dots, a couple dots underneath my eye. Oh, that was a lot. Just like that. And then I put some on my chin, a little bit right there, up my nose, and then a couple on my forehead, just like that, to highlight. And then I'm grabbing that sponge and then using the flat side of it, pushing it under. Okay, so once that's all in, I grab my Fix Plus again and I spray it a little, and then I pounce it all over my face everywhere, so the highlight blends in into my foundation. So So just like that. And just pounce it everywhere. Just like that. Alright, so right after you're done with that, well, I'm going to be picking up my Maybelline Fit Me concealer stick in the shade 355, and I'll be using this to contour. So what you do is just put it all where you want to contour. Just like that. So all around my temples, on my forehead. It's just like that. And then I put a little bit down here. Just like that. And then I'm picking up this flat angled brush and then just pushing it up. You don't want to drag it down because it's going to drag it down and just make your face look like droopier, I guess you could say. So you want to pull it up into your hairline. Just like that. Like that. And then up here, blend it into your hairline. And then pull up again. And then just pull this down into your chin. And then next, pick up that sponge again and just blend everything out. And you want to do this fairly quickly so it doesn't dry too bad. And then it's like, the drier it is, the harder it is to like blend out. Alright, just like that. And then next, I'll be using the Bronze Booster by the Physicians Formula and warming up that contour. Just put it all around. And then I go in with a blush brush. And I believe this is by Lancome as well. And this is my absolutely favorite blush. This is the CoverGirl blush in Soft Sable. Love this brush. So I just get a little up and like perk up. Just put that right in the apples on my cheeks. And then blending that into my contour. And then I'll be picking up the Airspun Loose Face Powder. And I'm using this to bake a little bit to clean up my contour. And I'll be using like a triangle little sponge. Put that right under there. Just that. And then using a little bit, putting it right underneath the eyes, where we highlighted so it doesn't crease up later in the day. Just like that. And then I put a little bit in my forehead area because like my forehead tends to wrinkle up a lot during the day. And then I put it like right like in between the nose, I guess. Okay. And then I'm gonna pop on lashes. So I put on eyelashes and I used the Vegas Nay Shining Star eyelash, and then I let the powder sit. So I'm just gonna sweep that all off. Oh yeah. Okay, so the next I'm using just like a black like eyeliner and just putting that into my waterline and maybe pulling down my skin with just like my sponge so I don't get any harsh lines for my nails. Just like that. And I'm gonna grab like a small like little fluffy brush and some black and set that so it stays longer. And then next I am gonna be grabbing a little dense pencil brush and a white and just put that right in the tear duct. Just like that. And then a pink shimmer right on top of it. The white like helps like pop it, I guess you could say. So just right there.
Alrighty guys, and that is the finished look. Thank you so much for watching and hope to see you soon.